I believe that heaven must be like this. Ray of sunshine, kiss upon my skin. So, I hear you want to activate your third eye. Is it because people telling you it feels like heaven now to have that third eye open? Is that why you want to do it? This video was inspired by someone close to me told me I should do it. Okay. And it is me, Ursula E. And these are my philosophies. Fun of mine of INFJ. That's me. You want to activate your third eye. Why would you want to go do something like that? Is it because it's glamorous? It is in at this time, and everyone talking about theirs are open, and they seem to be so happy, and you want to be a part of it? I understand. Because I believe that heaven must be like this. Ray of sunshine, kiss upon my skin. But it haven't always been like this. And I have had my third eye activated since I was a kid. So I didn't do it myself. The universe chose to open it because I needed it open. Yes. I had a purpose here. And when you have a purpose, if it's for light, the dark side would try to knock you off that purpose and do an incident. I should not be here. I almost was unalive, but the universe had to rewrite everything and make it seem as though something else happened instead of what really happened to make me be here to be with you guys today. This didn't happen just once. This happened a few times where something happened to me that could have unalived me, but I had to be caught by my angels and the universe to rewrite it to where I survived because I had a purpose. They had my third eye open. It's about right around here where this scar is. Yes. One of the ways to getting your third eye open is get a big knocking on that forehead. Almost like a light that is not bright or dimming or going out, and you kind of knock it to make the light high again, bright again. That boom, knocked under my forehead. There have been a few times in my life when I end up hitting that same spot again. Almost like, okay, knock that pineal gland on again. However, I don't recommend that you go knocking your forehead. It is a way to do it. But back to this, okay? All right. So what I want to do is I want to explain to you many ways that you can have your third eye activated. Third eye on, whatever, however you want to put it. But I must tell you, I must warn you, this is not for everybody. Everybody should not do this. There are certain people here on this world that definitely should not have their third eye activated. So I'm going to tell you who I feel shouldn't, because it is my opinion. These are my philosophies. And I want to tell you who I think is a good candidate to have it done. Okay? For one thing, I think it should be done naturally. Let the universe choose you, because then they will guide you. Alright, so who shouldn't? Let's say, if you're new to this concept, is this the first time you're hearing about third eye been activated, pineal gland, all of that? This is your first time? Today is not today to do it. Not today, but maybe one day. Yes, maybe one day, but not today. You need to dig more into it. Watch some videos, get some testimonies, read some books, and then choose wisely. Not today, but maybe one day for you. If you are currently happy with your life right now. There are people out there on life paths. I believe life path number 3 is a good one, to where they were they life in this life path, this term. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good. I think it's 3, but I'm not sure. Don't call me that. You got to look at the life paths. Google, okay, life path numbers. However, I don't think they should go messing with this if you and your life is happy. If it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Don't force it. Just relax and let it go. So, if you're immature, don't do this. And I'm hoping that any immature person don't even get to look at this video. Oh, please let them stay not knowing. Yeah, like just like happy in your current situation. If you're in bliss, why you gonna mess with it? If you're immature, don't mess with this because it doesn't grow you up quickly. And the things that you can see can like push you over the edge. And you might end up in one of those asylums. Who knows where you end up at? It's not good for you. Okay? If you're in a happy relationship, I bet you didn't expect me to say that. Those of you in a happy relationship, this is not a good time to do this right now because once the third eye is open, you have to go through some trials. One of them is called the dark night of the soul. That's when nothing seems to go right when they should. And you're realizing that the universe is stopping you from doing stuff that everybody else is doing. And could be very depressing. And one of the things that they can stop is that relationship. For no reason at all. If it's a happy relationship, it's not a good time to do this. Okay? Also, if you have little kids, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this with little kids because it's a what's the word? I hate when I lose my words. Like it's it's a change, a major change in the way that you see the world, and you don't want to do that with the kids. They're used to you being one way, and now all of a sudden you this person who they don't know anymore. Not what's that? Drastic, right? I do that word is gonna stay in my head. Oh my gosh. So I don't think it's a good idea if you have little kids at this time. So, because you also go into an isolation phase too. That's when God is getting you to listen to Him, the universe, your angels, whoever you believe that's in charge, want you to listen to them, deities. And you have to make a choice too. And that's a lot of things that people don't understand. You have to make a choice to whether or not you're going to be on the light or the dark. People in the dark, those ones that we consider bad and evil, a lot of them have their third eye open too. Third eye activated. So those deities from that side can guide them to do the things that you do. Depending guidance. Sometimes they get major help to do that. To do the things that they do. And if you choose bad and you have a family or you got loved ones, you got a relationship, they might force you to kind of take down your loved ones. And that's not a good thing. You don't want that right there. Now, who should? Who should do it? My opinion, these are my philosophies. Just remember that, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I'm quite sure many people would like to see this video. All right. Who should? A mature person. Somebody who's mature and ready to look at something deep. Ready to take on something deep. Because this is deep. You're choosing a side. Light, dark, good, evil. You're going to choose a side. And you're going to be like a soldier for that side. If you're mature enough, you can handle this. Because with soldiers, they got to learn how to follow. You got to follow the guidance that is given to you by the angels that's on your team. You have to know how to follow. If you're mature enough to do this and you want to take on something deep, you're a good candidate. But once again, I think you should wait till they choose you. Okay? Or if you're ready to be the soldier. If you're ready to be the soldier, I'm quite sure they're ready to have you. Good or the bag. Like all the time. We'll be happy to have you on 18. Okay? Also, if you are already aware of your angels, you already aware, you're already talking to your angels. This is good. Okay? They are already there to assist you on your path. And if you're ready to open or activate your third eye, you should be able to tell them easily. If you don't already have angels on your side and you're not aware, you need to get aware of your angels. This is through meditations. It's so easy to do, to talk to them and let them know you're ready to be a soldier. You're ready for your third eye to be open. And they will find a way to open it for you naturally. Because when you do these things that I'm about to tell you to do, how to do, it's like going the back road, like taken from the universe. And there's a possibility that they neither side will choose you. And you stay in limbo, you know? You stay in limbo with your pineal glands open and you're seeing all this bad, good, bad stuff. And you don't know what to do with this because you're in limbo. Nobody chose you and nobody is guiding you. That don't seem like a good combination to have it open with no guidance. Does that sound right to you? So it is best to do it naturally. You can just ask. That's it. Ask to have it open. There is a possibility that you can do all the stuff that I have and others have for you to open up your third eye and still not be allowed to open your third eye because they might be aware of what you might do with it, and it might not be on their agenda. When I say they, I'm talking about the universe, the good or the negative, okay? Because it's a balance. You have to have good and bad. There's a balance, and they constantly pulling from each other. So, one thing that you can do is a hand mudra. It's called Anja. Anja, the way that America says Anja, or other places say Anja, and it's spelled Anja, mudra, Mudra, because I'm probably mispronouncing that too. Sorry about the accent. Okay, this mudra is doing like this, where you connect these two. This is the middle fingers, and the other ones, the knuckles are connected. And you hold that about 15 minutes below your breastbone. And you close your eyes and meditate, seeing your pineal gland turn on, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. You can do that 15 minutes. It's a good time to do it. It's right before bed, but anytime you do meditation, you can do this. Okay? You also can do a tapping method where you take these two fingers right here, you tap, or two to them, it doesn't matter, and you tap on that pineal gland, imagining it again getting brighter and brighter as you say, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful as it gets brighter and brighter? And you do this for like 30 seconds to, I say, 90 seconds. You can do that just like this. And you can do it at any point in time in the day, but once again, the best time to do it is right before bed. So you could take the idea of your third eye being open to sleep with you, and your body can open that up for you during that time. There are oils, there are plants that you can use, and there are guided meditations. I believe that Aaron Doherty has a good one. That's Aaron Doherty. You can look him up on YouTube, and there's a lot of different YouTube channels that have a guided meditation. I do not trust them all the time because they are human. They could be working for the bad and the good. And remember, I say you have to make a choice. Allow yourself to make that choice. Don't have somebody doing a meditation and making that choice for you as they putting those ideas in your head. So there is more out there. You can Google this idea of opening. You can YouTube it. A lot of people are talking about different ways of getting open, and a lot of people realizing that they don't work. And the reason why they're not working isn't that you're not doing it right or it doesn't work. It's just because you haven't been chosen. Maybe that is not your purpose this time. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Everybody don't want to be soldiers. And you have to go through trials and errors when you're on this path. Once again, I said dark night of the soul. They have to see whether or not you can be humble. They have to see whether or not you can love somebody outside of yourself. They have to see whether or not you would stand for the cause. They have to see whether or not you're a coward. You know, so these things has to be put upon you. You have to be strong to withstand it. If they don't feel that you are, they might not choose you. And if you're not mature enough, they might not let you even open up that glass at all. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean nobody's gonna love you. Doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a fulfilling life. It just means that you're not gonna be a part of the soldiers on good or evil, light or dark. Any questions, please put them down in the comments. I would love to read them and answer them. Thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification button. It helps out the algorithm. Have a great day.